hanging on to things that we shouldn't, hoping that someday they might be worth something.
Anything to declare?
Not right at the moment.
Okay, well, for Graham Torkler, a lifetime in the electronics industry equated to three containers of vintage equipment that he's finally decided to part ways with. Lucas de Jong went for a rummage.
Buy it, use it, break it, fix it, trash it, change it, melt, upgrade it, charge it, point it, zoom it, press it, snap it, work it, quick erase it.
Welcome to yesterday.
See how long it's been actually the dust on.
Well, I like to call myself a collector, and I think Graham fits in a similar sort of category.
Watch it, turn it, leave it, stop.
This is a warehouse worth of technology's forgotten relics.
Technology.
Stereo components, Cirrus computing, laptops, they all want the wedge computers, phone systems, typewriters, broadcast monitors, lots of keyboards, vintage desktops of every type, Apple. And we come across things that we wonder sometimes, what the heck is that?
For Graham Torkler, this is the culmination of 2 decades in the technology recycling business.
Most of it's come in as recyclables and we've saved it. We've said no, it's too good to crunch.
And so it went into storage.
Just collect warehouses full of stuff is not a good idea.
But at what stage did you sort of decide that maybe you should stop collecting things?
When I sold the business.
So he took me out to where he was storing it in Kumeu, and then it kind of just got the ball rolling.
Patrick now owns Graham's old company.
98% of electronic waste ends up in landfill. So they say there's about 90,000 tonnes that's generated in New Zealand a year, so it's a fair whack.
Together, they've decided to do what Graham hasn't been able to do by himself, and sell it all.
How'd your wife feel?
Fantastic. Fantastic. She's like, yes, I've been telling you for years, honey, telling you for years. This is our Poly 2, our New Zealand computer. You know, New Zealand doesn't understand how much we represent technology in the world. But this was built in New Zealand, and, you know, a lot of effort's gone in to make this. And, of course, you know, the Apple looked a bit better.
Old friends have been brought in to help with the mammoth task of sorting, valuing, and selling.
We're very passionate about vintage technology and preserving the past, as well as linking that to the modern technology and telling the story of how that vintage tech became the tech that we use every day now.
We've got the ultimate security here. Whoop, no, I can't get it open. Anyway.
Forgotten the code.
I've forgotten the code.
It's a chance to reflect on how far we've come.
Technologies come, technologies go. This is the way it's going to happen. No, it's not. It's going to happen this way. No, it's not. Computing is involved in everything, every part of our life, from industry of automating processes to medical of reading heartbeats. There's a lot of attention internationally on this collection, yeah. Absolutely. It's hitting all the top Reddit channels, so see what happens.
Beauty.
This weekend, the doors at Auckland's Computer Recycling will open to the public.
Well, anything that doesn't sell and isn't something that we'd keep back for our prop hire division or for the museum will then go through the e-waste process.
And part of Graham's life will close.
I'm quite happy to move on, so I'm like at a move on stage.
For now.
Two more.
Two more?
Two more.
Two more containers back home.
Containers, full to the brim. Full to the brim. Plus a little bit extra. 2 and a bit more.
I recognise so much of the stuff in that warehouse, but as you look at it, at our age, well, mainly my age, there's so much from our computing past that I know our own kids would never have even seen or heard of. Floppy disks.
Your floppy, your 3.5-inch floppy, yeah.
Black and white monitors, they weren't colour.
Yes, that's right.
No, they were not. But some of those printers.
The Matrix printer still used by Avis today. When you get into a car and go zzz, zzz, zzz. Tell you what though, I can feel men frothing around the country about where the sale is. We'll put the details on our Facebook page. I'm not sure how that happens, but it'll happen.
We don't want you missing out.
Yeah. All right. Now, ironing.